this class, we make an RC aircraft.
We are here today for the annual competition for our air design class, and that's a third-year students.
We're doing a tennis ball competition to see whose planes can fly with like the most tennis balls for the most amount of time, the most laps.
They start in the first semester. They do the calculations. They create their designs.
In semester one, we designed the plane. That was a very interesting experience. We had a whole tech log full of calculations, and we had to 3D model the plane.
The way we started off was just getting a basic wing design down, and then really going from there and deciding, okay, how much do we want to carry? And one of the things that we learned was keep it simple, stupid. Everything affects everything else. So every decision you make has to be very carefully considered.
There is a lot of design constraints that they have to take into account to start with. And number of tennis balls is easy, but the design itself is the difficult bit.
This specific module is kind of an amalgamation of all of that, of, okay, I understand now why we were doing that math that seemed random in year one, or that theory last year that I was absolutely banging my head against the table on, because now we're putting it all together and we're actually doing something with it.
We have a really, really complex design. So we have multiple ribs, and they're all connected with this cardboard tube that the tennis balls go in.
And we had this little knob at the end that we'd secure them in with. The knob didn't work. All of the tennis balls just came out the back, and what that caused is once it got off the ground, they all flooded to the back and basically pinned the aircraft to go nose up, and then...
You'll probably see today that some aircraft will crash.
Well, it face plants into the ground, somewhere around about there.
And it was rolling, and because of that, the C of G changed a lot, and yeah, it went plummeting down, which was a shame. But we were really happy that it took off, because that was our main goal, really.
I think we've driven the professor for this module a little bit mad, because quite often we've come up with a crazy design for ours, which is maybe why it crashed, but oh, can we do this? And he's sitting there I wouldn't advise that. And then we go okay, didn't say no, let's do it anyway.
They're always answering questions, even when we're last minute submissions. We're emailing the teachers last minute questions about the report or what we need to do. They're always replying. In the lab, they're always helpful.
They do the paperwork, but then when they come in the second semester, they build it and they fly it. And that's conceive, design, implement, operate sort of methodology we use in our engineering class.
You have to learn how to deal with people for an extended period of time, whether you agree with them on everything or not. And that is a very valuable skill, and it really boosts your communication.
That team working is essential, and hopefully they'll carry that into their working practices and professional life.
Hopefully I want to work in either aviation or aerospace or the space industry. Would be absolutely amazing. We
made this aircraft from scratch, which is something we've never done before. Everything from choosing the airfoil, even the design itself. It's a really rewarding experience.
Easy landing, easy landing, easy landing.